Sports to the bone family. Greetings, my viewers and subscribers. I am back in the moving office. Yeah, man. That's what we're calling it, the moving office. Anyway, a couple of things I would like to talk about in this one. So we see where Shamar Joseph is back in training, right? He's getting himself ready to move off to the IPL. So we're going to talk about that. Plus, we're going to talk about CWI and a couple of things that I was just thinking about yesterday that I think they need to put in place. So just give a listening ear until the end and let me know what you all think in the comment section. Also, remember, one way to support the channel is to subscribe if you have not yet subscribed. All right, so I was looking at the Guyana newsroom yesterday and I saw where they published some information there that Shamar, well, I actually saw some photos of Shamar Joseph with the Guyana national team, right? They are actually getting themselves ready for the next round of the 4-day regional championship. And Shamar Joseph was with the team there doing some work. You understand? I think it was about early last week or the week before, we got some information from Shamar saying that, his doctor indicated that he would be back to full fitness pretty soon. So, it's the first time we're seeing him on the field actually since Australia. Yeah, man, he was out there yesterday working out with the team, going through some fitness stuff, doing some catching and all of that. So good to see Shamar Joseph up and running. He will actually he's slated to leave for the IPL. I think it's next week. He was picked up by the Giants. So, we're wishing him all the best there. And we're hoping that his time over there will be successful. He's one of them that we're looking at to bring into the T20 team for the World Cup as an X factor. So we definitely hope that things will go according to plan in the IPL. As I said, he was there doing some work with the team, going through the paces. So it would appear as if things are actually on track as it relates to his return. One thing I don't want is for him to go to the IPL not fully fit, not fully comfortable, and when he takes the field, it's an issue. You understand? Want him to go with all that fire, all that passion, all that desire, and learn to bowl under those conditions. Would have been nice to see him in a couple of more local games before the IPL, but at the end of the day, it is what it is, my people. It is a level of cricket that will definitely help him to prepare for the T20 World Cup if they plan on selecting him in the squad. We are hoping that after the IPL we're all going to be left and we're all going to be saying yes, going into the World Cup. We definitely know that we have somebody that we can draw on in the power play or in the death over or even in the middle. So just wanted you guys to know that Shamar Joseph is back in training. Not sure if he is going at 60, 70, 80% or 100%, but he's back in training, going through the paces and doing his thing. At the beginning, I said I wanted to talk about CWI. And I was just thinking about some of the players coming through and the fact that, they're always going to want to go to the leagues and stuff. I remember a couple years ago, could have been 2021, when CWI appointed Darren Sammy. When they had there was a lot of noise and talking about CWI and the players not getting along, and they had appointed Darren Sammy at the time to be, you can call it a liaison, somebody that would represent the players' interests at the board level. You understand? If they're having meeting, he would be the one to say, no man, look at it from this perspective. Look at it from this point of view. we haven't heard when he was placed in that role. We didn't hear anything. You understand? We didn't know if he actually fulfilled that job or what. Now that he's the coach, obviously he's not going to be able to do all of that. So that is something that I personally think that they need to actually say yes and implement, and they have to make sure that the person has teeth. You understand? You can't just give somebody a job and they can't really say how they feel or represent the players the right way. So I am thinking that, I don't know, it can be a past player. It doesn't necessarily have to be one of the younger guys. It can be even somebody from old school. But somebody to represent and to say, listen, this is how the players are feeling. They are probably not going to express it to the coach, but being the liaison officer or liaison person, this is how they are feeling. They are thinking that if they can get to play 30% of franchise cricket and 70% of CWI's cricket, then that would be good for them. Whatever it is that they need to discuss, my viewers and subscribers, because players sometimes they're not going to say it at the diplomatic way or do things how it is the smoothest. And likewise, CWI probably won't take the diplomatic route all the time. But there needs to be middle ground. So I personally think that when it happened, I personally thought that it was a good idea to give Darren Sammy that post. But as I said, we didn't hear anything about it. And the last time anything was mentioned about it that I know of was when he was appointed as coach. I spoke about it on this platform and I was saying that, remember, he was given that job. So what is happening now? You understand? We definitely need to get back somebody in that role to make sure that they are representing the interest not only of CWI but the interest of the players, because it is what it is, my people. The players are going to play in these leagues. They are not under contract. They are refusing contracts and all of that. You understand? So it's even going to be tough to really find middle ground when players are not under contract, because the players, they are going to be the one with the power there. So you definitely need to have somebody that can mediate and make sure that players are still available and CWI are not just being heavy-handed. That is something that they have been accused of before, being heavy-handed and wanting things their own way. You understand? I personally believe in the model of hierarchy where you have you're working for this company, then obviously the leader in that company has the final say, or the guys that are above you, they will have the final say. But that's not how it's going again, especially with players not accepting contracts. When players were under contracts and thing, you could do it that way. But with players not accepting contracts and going all over the place, you definitely need to have somebody there to make sure that as soon as these players pop out, you understand, there and the league start and the different leagues actually start coming for them. You will have somebody to sit with and say, listen, this is what the player wants, this is this. I mean, there are going to be player agents. The players will have their agents that will represent them or whatever, but you still need a liaison person that will look on things from the lower level, not just sit on the top of as a director or whatever and be heavy-handed, if you understand what I mean. So I was just trying to throw that out there, that that's something that they need to sort out going forward as they continue to build a team that will be competitive. All these little grounds they need to make sure that they cover. But that is pretty much it for this one, my viewers and subscribers. We're going to leave it there. I'm not crying, my people, but the thing changing, lot of pollen, lot of rain and all of them thing there. When it's not rain, it's pollen, so messing with my eyes. But yeah, go and leave it right there, some my people. Big up on yourself and stay safe.